Have you ever done traditional stand-up comedy, just you?
I did once accidentally.
Hmm.
Um, it's horrific. I have nothing but the highest admiration for people who do it because I think it's the toughest of all the comedic arts.
Hmm.
When I was doing Whose Line with Drew Carey, I got a call saying, "Hey, they want you to host this thing at Spago's. It's an event to try to bring more movie making to Vegas. So you'll just kind of host the event and bring people on and blah blah blah." And I thought, I it's the kind of thing I hate doing. But I thought,
Right.
you know what? I'm going to try and get over this. I'm going to try and make it so that I can get through one of this. It will be a learning experience for me. Then the day before, I got the itinerary and it says Colin opens with 10 minutes of stand up.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I don't know who they think they've hired. Um, but I called and said, I don't really do stand up. And they said, well, just be funny for 10 minutes. I went, yeah, okay. So then I called Drew and I said, hey, Drew, I have to do stand up for 10 minutes. Do you have any tips? And he said, get out of it, man. Hey,
Cancel.
well, you know what? That was probably the best advice. I should have.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I got there and it was just packed with people. Everybody was schmoozing. There was no stage. So I was on the floor of the restaurant. Um, there was a light, but you couldn't see anything. I was about to go on and the uh, presenter stopped me and said, wait, we're Spielberg's coming. So we just want to wait for a second. I went,
Wow.
so luckily they were spotlighting Alberta vodka.
Hmm.
So I took a couple of those. And then I
Yeah.
started, and thank God for these two guys in front of me who just thought I was the best thing ever. Nobody else was paying attention. At one point, the person in charge jumped up and said, for God's sake, listen to him. He's trying his best.
Oh, he's trying his best.
I know. It's not going. So
Wow.
it was over. And then at the end, I found it wasn't Spielberg they were waiting for, it was Steven Seagal. So it was a disappointing evening all around for
What an
everyone involved.
insulting mix-up. Wow. That makes me wonder why. I mean, what do you think that is? Because you're such a naturally funny person.
I think part of it is in improv. Well, there's so many. In improv, I don't have to make sense. If you transcribe scenes from Whose Line, you could never do it as a sketch because it's so of the moment. It's that audience, those performers at that time. A lot of it is just like kind of nonsense rambling.
Hmm.
Also, there's a different perception with the audience when they're going to see a stand up. They kind of sit back a little and go, okay, you're funny. All right, prove it to me. Show me you're funny. With improv, it's like they have a vested interest in us doing well because they're giving us the suggestions. So they
Hmm.
want to see, oh, I give them that suggestion. So we have maybe 10 more minutes to suck before stand ups, before they turn
And
on
then
us.
if it's really funny, it's almost like a plus. Like people don't expect to be falling out of their chair, but if they are, that's. But in
Yeah.
sort of stand up, it's like a challenge almost.
Yeah. It's more like a war between
Hmm.
the stand up and you're trying to get them on your side. You're trying to overcome them. Whereas we're more of a cult. We try to bring them into our ranks,
It's all of
brainwash
us
them.
together.
Exactly. We're all part of the big funny.